I just want to take a moment to talk to you about something really important, something you've been longing for, something that's been on your mind and heart, something you've been hoping and praying for. And quiet. I noticed every tear you cried when no one else was around. I caught every prayer you whispered in those quiet early hours when your heart felt so heavy. I remember that moment when you were unsure if I was really paying attention to you. I just want you to know that I've never forgotten about you, not even for a second. Every bit of your pain, every ounce of the injustice you encounter, I've kept track of every time you felt humiliated. Now's the moment for justice to show up in your life. Today's the day I'm going to help you turn things around completely. You've been shouldering weights that weren't really yours to bear. You faced challenges while standing up for yourself. You've been pushing on those doors yourself, but I had the key right here all along. But today, everything is about to change. I just wanted to share something with you today. The house you've been dreaming about, the one that promises peace, stability, and a fresh start, is already waiting for you. It's got your name on it. I'm not referring to some far-off future. I'm not throwing around maybes or possibilities or any of that. I'm referring to a promise that's already been set in the stars. When I make a promise, you can bet that everything will come together to make it happen. You've been praying for it. You've shed some tears over it. You were waiting for it. I've listened to every word, every sigh, and every groan coming from your heart. So, here we are, and I've got to say, the time has finally arrived. It looks like the perfect time has finally arrived for your big breakthrough. The key's already turning in the lock. There's something really important I want you to get. This message found you for a reason. It wasn't just some random algorithm or luck that led to this. This feels like a little bit of divine intervention, doesn't it? I've gone to great lengths to make sure that right now, on this day, at this hour, you're hearing these words. There's a reason for this, a plan in motion, and a promise that's being fulfilled as you listen right now. If your heart's racing, and you feel that weight in your chest, and something inside you is saying this word is for you, go ahead and drop an Amen, Lord, in the comments. So, this little step of faith really sets the stage for what I've got ready for you. I get it. You're probably really tired of waiting. I get that you were feeling like throwing in the towel. I get it. There were moments when you looked up at the sky and wondered how much longer it would be. I'm here to answer you today. It's not about the length anymore. It's happening now. It's happening today. This is the moment we're in right now. I didn't bring you this far just to ditch you now. I didn't bring you along for every fight just to bail on you before we win. I haven't kept track of every tear you've shed just to overlook what you're going through. There's a reason behind everything. There's a time for everything. This is your moment. The house I promised you isn't just a place to live. This represents how loyal I am to you. See? I always stick to my promises. It's a clear sign that anyone who puts their trust in me won't ever feel embarrassed. When you walk into that house, step onto that floor, and close the door behind you, you'll just know it was me who brought you there. No question about it. It was all about your strength. It was about your connection and your bank account. It was actually me. It's always been me, and it always will be. Take a deep breath, relax, and hear this message as if I'm right there talking to you, because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm talking with you. I see you there. I totally get what you're saying. I'm currently working in your life. I want to share something with you that I think will really resonate with you. I noticed every tear you shed when no one was around, the ones you hurried to wipe away so nobody would notice. Those tears that dropped in the stillness of the night when you felt all by yourself. It's like you held back those tears all day, and the moment you shut the door to your room, they finally came pouring out. I saw all of them. I didn't just see them. I made sure to keep every single one. Your tears really matter to me. They're not small or insignificant at all. They mean a lot to me, really valuable in my life. Your heart's soft whispers are what reach me here. I get it. I can see the struggle you're dealing with that others might not even realize. The hurt you keep tucked away behind a smile that doesn't fully light up your eyes. The heaviness in your chest when you're alone. You know that feeling when you suddenly wake up in the middle of the night, heart racing and mind racing with worry? It's such a restless and anxious experience. I've got it all figured out. I noticed you putting on a brave face while you were really struggling inside. I noticed you got out of bed, even when it seemed like you just couldn't do it. I noticed you kept pushing through, even when it felt like everything inside you wanted to throw in the towel. I just want you to realize that this strength isn't something you created on your own. I was the one who supported you. I was the one who helped you catch your breath when you felt like you couldn't anymore. I was the one there for you when you felt like you just couldn't keep going. You've always had company, not even for a second. Even when you couldn't sense my presence, I was right there by your side. Even when you didn't notice what I was doing, I was still making an impact in your life. Even when you thought I had forgotten about you, I was secretly working on something incredible, something you couldn't even dream of. So, today, I want to share this word with you because it's important to realize that everything you've experienced has a reason behind it. All those tears you shed, those nights you couldn't sleep, and every time you felt like giving up, each of those moments played a role in your journey, preparing you for what's coming next in your life. I don't let pain go to waste. I don't let suffering go to waste. I gather everything and transform it into something strong, something that becomes your story, your win, and your pride. There's something important I want to ask you. As you're listening, think about it. There's someone in your contact list who's dealing with the same challenges you are. A person who's shedding tears quietly on their own, feeling like you're about to throw in the towel. There's someone out there wondering if I'm really here, if I actually care, and if I'll make a difference in their life. I've picked you to be my voice to that person. I've picked you to spread some hope in places filled with despair. I've picked you to share my message with someone who's on the verge of losing hope. Share this word right now. When you spread my hope to others, I'll bring the provision you need. You've come this far for more than just blessings. You've made it this far to be a channel, a bridge, and a light for someone who's in the dark. When you share the hope I give you, it really multiplies the blessings in your own life. Spreading hope really gets things moving, doesn't it? When you let me in, I can help unlock doors in your life that you thought were closed for good. This isn't just a motivational message. It's more than just a nice word. It's like a prophecy, a promise, and a decree that's been sent from heaven right down to earth. I want it to touch every broken heart, every wounded soul, and every desperate life out there. I've got a whole bunch of sons and daughters who really need to know that I haven't forgotten about them, that I'm still here for them, and that big changes are coming to transform their lives. You're in this together with us. You're included in this plan. You're a part of this restoration. Make sure to share this word with others. Don't stash away the hope I've shared with you. Go ahead and share it. Go ahead and spread it out. It's really important because lives are at stake. Our futures hinge on it, and there are miracles just around the corner. When you choose to obey, take action, and step out in faith, I'll make sure to move heaven and earth to honor that commitment. I'm going to open doors that nobody can close. I'll bring supplies from spots you'd never think of. I'll introduce you to some amazing people who can really make a difference in your life. If you plant hope, you'll end up with some amazing results. If you share your faith, you'll be taken care of. If you stick with what I say, you'll get my reward. Hey kids, I have something to share with you that not everyone gets to hear. This is a special prophetic word, a personal message meant just for you. I'm being specific here. I'm not just throwing around empty words. When I talk with purpose, intention, and a sense of power. I want to chat with you about something that's coming up in your life, straight from the heart. I want you to know that I picked this moment, this space, this place to be a special spot where I can share my thoughts and insights. It's no surprise that so many of my sons and daughters come here seeking a word. This is where I set up a spot to connect heaven and earth, a place where my voice breaks through all barriers to connect with the brokenhearted, the wounded souls, and those in desperate situations. So, here we are today because I brought you along. I've been here for you, leading you to this moment so you can really hear what I want to share. This talk about the house that's already yours isn't just some abstract concept or a pep talk. It's a powerful promise, one that's deeply personal and meaningful to me. I'm making a promise to you right now. I really need you to grasp how important this is. Whenever I cut back on something, it feels like everything shifts. The angels are on the move, the heavens are opening up, things are changing, doors are swinging wide, and what once felt impossible is now within reach. You've been looking for a sign, seeking some confirmation, hoping for an answer. So, here's your answer. This is your sign. Here's your confirmation. I'm just going to say this clearly and directly. Your dream house is finally here, just waiting for you. The decision has already been made. The order's already been placed. Before long, you'll be able to see with your own eyes what's already happening in the spiritual world. I really hope you take a moment to think about this word instead of just hearing it and moving on. I really hope you take this promise to heart and don't just let it slip away. I've got a lot more to share with you. I've got a lot more to share with you. The plan I have for your life goes beyond just the house. The house is only the start. It's just the beginning, the first hint of the amazing things I'm going to bring into your life. It's like stepping into a whole new chapter, a fresh season, and a level of blessings that you haven't experienced before. I'm here to walk you through this journey, step by step. I'm here to share some great strategies with you, helping you get a better grasp of the times and seasons and to get ready for what's coming next. I always make sure to let my servants know before I do anything. I really encourage you to take a moment, even when life gets hectic. Just slow down and really hear what I'm saying. Open yourself up to my guidance, because in those quiet moments, you might just discover the answers and direction you've been looking for. What do you think? Trust in the Lord. He brings peace even when things get chaotic. Don't let your current situation, no matter how tough it is, shape your vision for the future. Life can feel pretty dark during hard times, but remember, I am the one who turns darkness into light, as it says in Isaiah 60, verse 1. I just wanted to share this. Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you. What do you think about that? I walk with my head held high, because I know I'm worthy of love. Did you know there's a powerful way to manifest money? This technique can really shift your beliefs about reality at the deepest level of your subconscious mind, and it has truly changed my life. We'd love for you to experience this amazing technique. When you really trust that God wants to show up in your life, it gives you the courage to ask Him directly. God wants to bless each of us in unique and wonderful ways, so stay open and confident as you seek His blessings and guidance. Believe that He has a special plan for you. I totally get that sometimes you might feel unsure about your ability to tackle the challenges in front of you. When things get tough, it's really easy to feel like hope is slipping away. But remember, I'm here, working in your life, shaping who you are, and getting you ready for the amazing things ahead. Every struggle and every tough moment has a purpose in the bigger picture I have for you. What feels overwhelming right now won't last forever, and you'll start to see how I'm transforming things in your life. Just trust me, I'm reliable and won't let you down, even if you can't see immediate changes. I'm always working behind the scenes, and soon enough, you'll see the fruits of your hard work. In those moments when despair creeps in and fear tries to take over, just remember that my peace is bigger than any situation you're facing. I'm the source of peace, and it doesn't rely on what's happening around you, but on my constant presence with you. When you're feeling weak or scared, I'm your strength. Just hold on to that thought. I've got some words for you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. It's not the kind of peace the world offers, so don't let your heart be troubled or afraid. No matter what challenges come your way, I'm right here with you, ready to guide you and be your safe refuge. Even when life storms come crashing in and it feels like the tide is pulling you under, remember that nothing can come between us. My love for you is steadfast, and I'm right there with you in every struggle. My son, my daughter. I noticed how you quietly fought during those times when no one else was aware, battling all alone in your room, in your mind, and in your heart. You didn't go around sharing your struggles with everyone. You kept your struggles to yourself and didn't make a fuss online. You just kept pushing ahead. Every day you managed to get out of bed, even on those days when you felt completely drained. You kept smiling, even when your heart was hurting. You pushed through, even when all you wanted to do was quit. I noticed every single step you took on that journey. I noticed you waking up in the middle of the night, your mind racing with worries about tomorrow. It seemed like you were feeling uncertain about the future and unsure how to tackle all those problems stacking up. I noticed when you took a moment to kneel and pray. Even if you couldn't sense me around, even if my voice felt quiet, and even if you thought your prayers weren't getting through, they actually did. Every word, every cry, every whisper, it all got to me. I heard you loud and clear. I've always been here, listening to you. Even when you didn't sense my presence, I was right there with you. Even when you thought I was gone, I was right there with you, holding you close. There were moments when the only thing that kept you going was my invisible support lifting you up. You might have believed it was your own strength that pushed you forward, but that wasn't the case. That was me. It was always me, you know. If it were just up to you, you probably would have stumbled a while back. You might have just thrown in the towel, walked away, and thought, I can't keep doing this. But you didn't, did you? You just kept on going. So, do you have any idea why that is? I put a strength in you that you might not even realize is there. I brought you back when you felt like you were sinking, when you thought you just couldn't go on any longer. I was right there supporting you when you could barely stand. I kept your mind steady just when it was on the verge of breaking. I noticed how you held on to your faith, even when things felt really tough. When life said one thing, and you decided to trust in me. When logic told you there was no hope, you chose to believe in what I said instead. When they said to give up, you just kept believing, didn't you? It wasn't just a silly mistake. It really happened. It was all about faith, genuine belief. The type of faith that really warms my heart, the type that gets my hand moving. It's pretty simple to believe when everything's falling into place. It's pretty simple to have faith when everything's going your way. Trust comes naturally when the outcomes are obvious. But you had faith in the darkness. You had faith in the desert. You held on to your faith, even in the tough times. That really means a lot to me, more than you might realize. I noticed you when you felt like giving up, but you didn't. I noticed that moment when you considered giving up, but then you dug deep and kept pushing forward. It's that moment when you think you've hit your limit, but somehow you find the strength to keep going, even when you didn't realize it was there. Just so you know, that strength came from me. Each time you mentioned, I'll give it another shot tomorrow, I was the one helping you get stronger. Every time you made that choice, you thought, I'll give it one more shot. I was the one renewing you. Whenever you make a choice, I'll trust in it a little more each time. I was the one lifting you up. And now, the moment is here for all that faith, all that endurance, and all that perseverance to finally pay off. Now's the moment for you to witness the results of all the hard work and emotions you've invested. It's finally time for you to witness the rewards of all the struggles you've faced. I just don't waste anything. Every tear you shed will become a story to tell. Every night filled with sorrow will turn into a tale of triumph. Every moment of feeling down will eventually become a reason to celebrate. When folks look at you and ask how you got here, you can just say, it was God. When they ask how you got through it all, you'll just say, it was God. When they ask you about the source of your strength, you'll say, it was God. But I didn't take you through all of this just for you to hold on to it all by yourself. I brought you here to be a vessel, a channel, and my voice. At this moment, there's someone in your life dealing with a quiet struggle similar to the one you faced. A person clinging to hope in what feels like the impossible. A person struggling to hold on and not give in. Go ahead and share this word now. Your willingness to spread hope, opens the door to the blessings I've already prepared for you. You're more than just someone who receives my grace. You're a distributor. You're not just someone who receives my mercy. You're my representative. When you take my message to those who need it, when you spread hope in places of despair, and when you share your faith in moments of doubt, I'll make sure what you give to others grows even more. Welcome to the law of my kingdom. If you give, you'll get something back. Those who sow will reap, and those who bless will be blessed.